Hi everyone, my name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for being here. It's been about 2 years since I posted my last YouTube video, but I really do want to grow this channel. I'm really passionate about the stories I make and the storyboards, the comics, all the characters that I have. So I just really have been wanting to share that a little bit more, and hence is why I'm gonna really start uploading more to YouTube. But I did want to thank the 8 subscribers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 subscribers that I have now. That's amazing. I have been posting shorts to this channel. I think I started 2 weeks ago because I've been trying to post more to Instagram and TikTok in general. I didn't think anyone would see it, but so far I think about 1,000 people have seen my shorts, and I have 8 whole subscribers, which I think is really amazing because, I started with no subscribers, and it's kind of encouraging me to really start posting to YouTube. I just wanted to say thank you for subscribing and for watching my stuff, and hopefully you get something out of this video. I think I'm gonna talk a little bit about overthinking and overanalyzing things when it comes to artwork. So I'll get right on that, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright everyone, so before I start talking about the topic today, I'll just kind of go over what I'm drawing here. Like I said, I'm working on a graphic novel, and before you make the graphic novel, or before you sketch the characters, you have to make a model sheet so that you can tell what angles to draw them from, their facial expressions and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on here. It's the main character, whose name is 03, the protagonist of the story. I'll talk a little bit more of the story of my graphic novel in probably a later video. So what I really wanted to talk about today is about overthinking your art career. But when I talk about overthinking your art career, this is something that I do a lot. It might not seem like this to people that know me, because from the outside, I think it looks that it might look like I'm always go, 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 working on stuff every day. And that is true, but I do also overthink things a lot. But what I learned really is that the only person who can stop you from making art your career, or really any goal that you have for yourself, career-wise or whatnot, is you. You're the only person who can stop you. And I feel like a lot of artists feel that they're not good enough, especially when it comes to social media, because you can find other people's accounts and think oh, they have more followers than me, that person has a better painting technique, that person knows how to 2D animate and I don't, etc., etc. But if you tell yourself that you're not able to do something, then you literally won't be able to do something. I believe that what you tell yourself creates your reality. So if you're telling yourself that you can't do something, then you can't do something. But if you tell yourself you can do something, then you can do something. You know what I mean? And this is something that people who are millionaires, billionaires, that's what they tell themselves. They didn't sit there and think to themselves, oh, I'll never have $1 million. They told themselves, I will have $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And then that became their reality. And honestly, that's what I've been saying to myself since college. I have always said I wanted to make 6 figures. I definitely do not make 6 figures right now, but that's on my list of things to do before I die. And so I will be making 6 figures because I'm telling myself that I will. So just keep that in mind with you and your art career, or whatever career you might be looking forward to. Just remember to always positively think about things. It really changes your reality. And just to give you a more personal example of something like this is even with this YouTube channel, for instance. Yes, this is kind of my first time posting regularly, but I really did start the channel, I think 2 years ago, with that one video saying welcome to my channel. And then I didn't post again for 2 years, see? And that's because I was overthinking it. I was watching other artists on here, and I would see this stuff and then say to myself, like, oh, I don't have that camera. I don't have this, tech. And then I would look up how much these things cost. And I would say, oh, I don't have that, so I can't do it. I don't have time for a YouTube channel. I have a full-time day job, which I do. The full-time day job is too exhausting, and I'm already making a graphic novel. Like, where am I going to have time to make a YouTube channel? And so because of that, I was really procrastinating. And then I would even overthink like the editing. You know how long it takes to edit videos. And I would say, like, how am I possibly going to get all that done? I can't get it done. But when I started to just do it, like, okay, you don't have the best camera. I don't have the best camera. I'm just using my phone. Oh, well, like, I have a computer. My computer has a screen recording program. Just use that to record what you're drawing, because I'm already drawing, like, every day. It doesn't have to be the most finished stuff that I post on social media. I can just literally post me drawing things in process. And so that's what I started doing. And, that's the video that you're seeing right now. It's just me drawing in process. Like, you literally just have to do what you can. Whatever you can do that. And that's a good way to start instead of overthinking things. And another good thing that really helps me is having a business plan. And I think maybe that's the last thing the last kind of tip I have for you today is a business plan. Don't be scared about business plans. I kind of used to think to myself, like, why would I write out a 5-year business plan? Why would I write out a 10-year business plan? Who knows where I'd be in 5 or 10 years? How can I, write a plan when I don't know what will happen? But that's not really the best way of thinking about business plans. Business plans is more like a roadmap. Like, you don't have to follow the roadmap exactly, and you should always be adjusting the roadmap based off of what detours you ended up having to go to in life. And life will take you through detours. That is life. Things happen. But I find that when you have the roadmap to begin with, you feel less afraid because you can see that things are possible, and you've broken down things into phases or years or months or weeks. However you want to break down your business plan, it's going to be broken down to small bits. And I myself wrote out a 3-year business plan for myself. And the first part of that business plan was just amassing a following. I've had Instagram since I was in college. And so right now I have about 1,000 subscribers on Instagram. But if I really wanted to take social media seriously, I would have to be posting every day. So I started doing that. I started just posting sketches and videos that I make, and stopped overthinking it. Just post 5 seconds of a video that I made, just the very bare minimum, and still being authentic is what you have to do. And that's part of the business plan, is literally just making a following. I feel like that's a good standalone goal to have. The next step, I have written it out, and the next step after that, all amassing to 3 years. But by focusing on one thing at a time, for instance, this year is just the social media, that's all I have to think about, then that makes things a lot easier for you. And all of a sudden, $100,000 a year is in reach because you know that you're ticking off each phase of your business plan. And so always have a business plan. I think they're really helpful. And I think I will mention one more thing when it comes to art careers and avoiding overthinking tendencies is just the magic of repetition. Drawing, anything, is repetition. Business, anything, is repetition. I think it's good to lower your expectations, in the first few videos, the first few drawings that you make. And just know that you have to get through at least 200 bad videos, 200 bad drawings for you to reach a level of somewhat competency, right? So just remember that applies to everything that you do in life, every new thing that you'll be doing. That it's going to take practice, and it's going to take at least 100 times. After you do all those kind of quote unquote bad videos, you can start to build and get better from there. All right, so that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you learned something today about not overthinking your art career, just going for the things you want to do, just doing things the best you can with what you have. Hope you can subscribe to my channel if you want more art tips, more advice, more drawing videos, and just more passion for storytelling. Feel free to follow me on all my socials. I am on Twitter, but mostly I'm on Instagram, so I'll leave that below, and on TikTok. And with that, I'll see you next week. Bye.